Well, hello and welcome to Chess Please. And you might have heard some talk recently about freestyle chess. Now, what is freestyle chess? Freestyle chess is basically chess where you jumble up all the pieces on the back rank here. So, like in this position, we've got the queen in the corner, the rook's all messed up. It's a whole mess. Also known as Chess 960, formerly known as Fischer chess. It's basically a way to keep the game fresh and to avoid really dense, long opening lines of theory and just get down to playing some rough and ready chess where you just have to assess the position and what the pieces do. And you've probably seen that some of the very best players in the world, the very best players in the world, are playing a tournament right now in freestyle chess. And I think that's a really, really positive development. I think it's a super interesting way to watch the best in the world kind of battle wits and not rely on like their deep prep, but actually go and play some chess. It also seems to be the tournament where they've introduced this camera angle for the first time, the in-board camera, which is not the most flattering angle, and it kind of reminds me of that photo of the little girl that was shared, and it was like, what my pasta sees before I eat it. So it's a very intimate camera angle, but it's keeping things fresh, and overall, the tournament and freestyle chess in general, really positive development for chess, and I think is a breath of fresh air. So we're going to jump into a game just so you can kind of see how it works. It will change every single game you play on chess.com, and let's just jump in. Okay, we're playing as the white pieces are set up here. King shrouded in the corner here. You can castle. Castling is a little weird in this game. Let's see if we can kind of demonstrate that. But we need to kind of get some pieces out first. So I'm going to open up our bishop and claim the center. I don't see any reason not to just claim the full center. King is looking really exposed already. I'm going to try and get this bishop point and square at him. This is fine. This is protected. The queen is actually on her regular starting rank, so that's fine. Bishop in here looks dangerous already. That looks like really nice time. Can we put the squeeze on there? I think we can, I think we can. Probably should be focusing on developing our pieces. But this is freestyle chess. We're freestyling it. So you can kind of do whatever you want. And no one can be like, oh, that's not the opening theory. No, don't get me wrong. I love openings. Don't get it twisted. Okay, that's going to work. Actually, no, it won't, because we can do this. And if they just push here, yeah, I think we can win a knight here. Bang. Queen has to block, because that's nearly checkmate. And then we can win a knight. Okay, this is going quite well. Okay, the rook has us in a little bit of a vice grip. Do we just sort of commit to being up a knight and try to go from there? Yes. Yes is the answer. Let me see if I can demonstrate castling. Well, I think we're pretty like fortified castle, but this is a bit suffocating for the king. Basically, castling works. The king has to be between the two rooks at the start of the game. Not directly like they are here, but it needs to go rook, some pieces, king, blah, 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 other rook. The king can't fall outside, because you can still sort of castle in, I guess, what's the traditional way. So let's take away their right to castle. Yeah, I don't like them having a queen when we're up material. I think we can just put the squeeze on. Let's get our knights developed. This is maybe the worst bishop in history. Trade off. We're looking to trade off here. I think that's going to be our strategy. This bishop is going to take so long to develop. So I think we can like castle now. No, that's actually, so I want to get this bishop out first, because if I castle, something weird's going to happen and we're going to jump over here as though we had castled in a real game. So let's just continue to develop. Let's actually, okay, I'm going to give up this diagonal, which might seem crazy, but I want to get the bishop here, push here, hit that pawn, maybe even land here. That's an okay move, but I still want to go ahead with my plan. So, like, while we don't know the depth of opening theory, it is nice that your plans are probably still the same. Just like develop your pieces, control the center. Okay. Yeah, we want to be careful here. Let's again try to trade off, get that knight into a much better position, I think. And now we can bring our bishop. I mean, here looks okay, I think. Yeah. And okay, we can't castle now because we do have doubling down here, but I think we should be able to, oh no, Can we castle this way? No. That's fine. That's fine. Didn't want to anyway. Let's go here. Get a little air, little luft for our king. This bishop stinks. My bishops are great. This bishop's good. The rooks are good. Knight can come in here. This just looks like a very juicy square. I don't care what kind of chess you're playing. But we blundered a bishop. So that happens. This is kind of blitz time control, so I don't really... I'm not going to sweat that too much. Let's see if we can't open up some files here. Rook here is looking pretty tasty. Okay, they give back the exchange, which is fine. Let's do this. Bang. I like this. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's just gobble up here. Okay, let's trade off. That's fine. Let's go here. Promoting, still a thing, so let's try that. This is weak, but we're just going to try and race to the end here. We've 35 seconds left. This is a whole host of fun, let me tell you. This is a really fun way to play some chess. Let's try and trade off the rooks. That's fine. That's less fine. This is looking pretty hinky. Okay, let's do this. And then this. Okay, let's just start to run. Ah, dummy. Big dummy. That's checkmate. Oh, devastating. Devastating, devastating, devastating. That is actually just not great chess by me, but a whole lot of fun. Let's go again. So here we have another freestyle chess game. Let's have a look at our setup here before we make our first move. Definitely want to get this bishop out of the corner, and I feel like b5 isn't going to hurt us. That's what they've gone with. Let's do it. Bang. Immediate terror here. Oh, that's a blunder. That's what happens if you're not paying attention to your position in the old chess 960. We're going to trade off here, and let's just get developed, I think. That's so fine. You want to give away your bishop like that? By all means, pal. Let's open up our bishop. And, oh, give away your queen. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've won one, we've lost one. Let's go for a third and we'll wrap it up there. But hopefully you're getting the picture of just like, again, blunders happen. We're not as highly rated as we might be in standard chess. We're playing as the white pieces. Good cluster diagonal pieces in here. Nothing too under threat immediately, so I'm just going to play a nice little e4. e4 always the best. And then we'll open up our other bishop. Let's get our knight out. Maybe castle. I really don't know what the castling rules are. Although I do, but we can't castle here, and I'm disappointed, I think is the main point I want to make. Weaken our king a little with that move, but knight out here, there's no downside to that. If we want to close the center, maybe. That's fine. Knight out here is not going to hurt us. That is fine. We get to develop a piece for free. I think the main principles still apply. Yeah, I think we can take twice here. And trade off queens. Let's hit that square. Now, we might be able to see what happens when we castle here. So if we castle, so I just go over it and click on my rook, and it's as though we castled in a normal position, which is actually super good for us right now. Juiciest square in history here for the knight. This knight's pinned for the time being. They can castle too, I think. Okay. Let's just double up, I think. I think they're in a bit of trouble. That doesn't look great to me. Now they should castle, but they're also super exposed over here. And now we can do this. How's about... King is looking very claustrophobic here. No, let's hang back. Let's keep this bishop. This is a lot of pressure. Ooh. There feels like there should be something. I mean, this, I think we can just win this bishop, and then there's gonna be things we can do. We've gone a little trade crazy, but I think they've all been in our favor. If we look at our king, we look at their king, we look at our pieces, look at their pieces, I don't think you can argue that we are doing a-okay here. But it is just a really fun exercise. If you want to get away from playing whatever opening that you play, or like getting bogged down in that theory, this is a perfect way to do it. I think we're gonna do this first. This is a threat of an error. This will. That's not the genius play we think it to be. Let's maybe go after some of these kingside pawns. No time is a nice element to this as well. It's just a lot of chess instinct happening. And now I think this, we're going to switch the play over here. Commit this rook to hopefully defending that. Okay, don't see a good way for them to defend all of these threats. That's fine. I don't think this actually is good. See if we can open up another file. Yeah, that's okay. Right. What about you? Open up their knight, their rook for some reason. Okay. Let's have another crack at this knight. If they push, we're going to push. We want to keep this file closed. Yeah, we can use this as an umbrella pawn. Just like this. That is fair. I think I want to do this. Okay, let's try this. That's a lot of pressure actually. And yeah, let's just win ourselves a rook here for the bishop. An exchange, if you will. 24 seconds left. Gotta be a little faster. But I think most of our problems are solved now. Let's do this for some reason. They're also low on time, which is nice. This rook is very inactive. Let's go back here. And we'll go here. Force the king there. Let's mop up this pawn. That's okay. Don't mind if I do. Let's do this. And then this. And then this. Is there a check? There's no check. We'll take it there. Oh, and we've lost on time. Sickening. We were well on our way to victory, but a real blast, I have to say. I don't think it's worth going too chapter and verse into what happened in those games, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse at what freestyle chess is like. Really recommend playing it. In order to get there, let me just see if I can share this, because it is a little tricky. Basically, you have to go into chess.com. So to get there, you have to go into chess.com, and normally it looks like this, where you say 10 minutes play, standard, yada yada. You click on custom, and then instead of standard you go chess 960, because there is a variant section on chess.com, but this one is kind of just counted as like a bit more of a formal variant, so you need to go in there. And that is Freestyle Chess, a whole host of good times ahead. Really enjoyed it, really hope that you give it a go, and if not, check out the Freestyle World Championship that's going on. You'll see a lot higher quality play, a lot less blunders, but still not zero blunders, because you can't rely on the old faithfuls of opening theory. That's all from me, folks. If you had a good time, feel free to subscribe and stick around. Let me know any other variants you want me to try out, and if not, have a great day and enjoy your chess.